Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for PC. In the last episode we learned the Defendo Severing Charm, and in this episode we are on our way to recover the second Polyjuice Potion ingredient that we need, which is Shredded Boomslang Skin. So that is what we are going to be doing in this episode. We are in Professor Sprout's greenhouse to go and get the second ingredient. So let's continue. So yeah, we learned Defendo in the last episode, which is going to come in really useful. Oh no, as if these guys weren't dangerous enough. Now they can walk at you. I think it's only in this level though, so it's not too bad. It's not all of them, but yes, be mindful, because in this level and maybe the Forbidden Forest, I can't quite remember, but in this level at least, some of these guys can actually walk at you. Not all of them, just some of them, so be mindful of that. See, this guy's alright. Whereas this one wants to bite my face off. I mean, it wants to bite my face off anyway, but the ones that walk at you really want to bite your face off, which I'm not okay with. Okay, let's just take care of all of the venomous tentacula, just so we know we're safe. Also, might as well take care of the spiky plants as well. Take care of all of the immediate hazards. I'll leave the Hawk clumps alone for the moment, because obviously there's a gnome, and like in the last episode I said, you don't really want, like, if there's Hawk clumps and a gnome, you're going to want to let the gnome take care of all that for you. So let's let this guy loose and he will do our work for us. Again, keep Flipendo aimed at him. Collect the beans as he goes, just to make sure, so you don't get the AI mixed up. Don't you dare! Okay, for God's sake, that happened in the last episode. Okay, so there are more Horcrux on the other side, so don't take care of him just yet, as there are more beans to be gotten. Now be careful where you're throwing, because there's a hole right there and we don't want to get rid of him just yet. Okay, so aim Flipendo, keep an eye on him. There's 3 more Hawk clumps. I think it's maybe 2 beans per Hawk clump. I swear, if he went right for me right there, I would have been mad. Okay, I was right. There's like 2 or 1 bean, like there's 2 beans or 1 per Hawk clump, I think. Sometimes 3, I think. I don't know. But anyway, that's all the Hawk clumps for this area. So now we can get rid of the gnome. Ooh, I've just thought of what I can do in editing. Like, whenever there's a gnome getting chucked in there with no like scream of him actually like falling in. Ooh, that gives me a perfect opportunity in editing. I know what I'm doing. Hopefully it works out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we need to go along here. This is a very short level. Also, I forgot to mention, this is a level you cannot return to. Like in Snape's Sword Room, once you leave this level, you cannot come back. So, again, check everything before you move on. So, like, check every nook and cranny before you move on, because once you leave this level you cannot come back under normal conditions. So there's like 3 in total. It's a very short level, and I remember where all the secrets are, so yeah, don't worry too much. Okay, there's a fire crab there which doesn't give you a warning. There's another one along yep, there he is. So these fire crabs do not... These fire crabs are on guard. They're basically Sprout's guard dogs, so they don't give you a warning. Since, you know, why would you give an intruder a warning? That just kind of... you know, it makes sense why these guys wouldn't warn you. Since again, you know, that they're on duty, and you know, you wouldn't warn, you know, a guard dog wouldn't warn an intruder or a burglar. It would just go straight for them. So that makes logical sense. Okay, cut the ropes here, and that brings the bridge to that side. Now it does mean we're going to have to climb it again, which means we're going to have to go past them fire crabs again. So same path as before. Same exact path as before. Okay. Take those guys out. Okay. It's not been too warm here in the UK as per usual. I do have the fan on, but it's been kind of warm, but nowhere near as bad as what it's been. I mean, the thing is, over here, a heat wave is, I don't know, I mean, what we consider a heat wave would not be considered that hot over in America, but that's only because, you know, that's because our temperature measurements are a bit different, and you know, the climate's a little clammier, or the climate's a little different than in America, so what's considered hot over here won't necessarily be considered hot over in America. Flipendo! I know I'm not explaining it very well, but I'm afraid you're just going to have to take my word for it. Okay. Now we just cross this bridge over to this side where the save book is, and yep, there's that fire crab. Luckily he can't get at us, and we don't have to go that way anymore. So we've seen the last of him. Well, that one at least. There might be more along the way, I can't quite remember. Actually no, I think that might be the last of the fire crabs in this area. Hey, we got a silver card. Let's see. Ooh, 2 more. Let's see. Let's see. Pioneer of beauty potions, discovering the pimple cause booba tubers. Ooh, that's actually referenced a little bit in Hogwarts Legacy, which I've never heard it like before that. I've never really heard it in the books or the movies. So that's the first time I've heard about booba tubers before. Like, obviously I've heard it in Legacy, but I've never really heard it in the movies, or, well, mainly the movies, because I don't really have time for books, but, yeah. Oh god. So, take care of these, plants. And no, I'm not running into them like I did last episode. Even if there are a bunch of chocolate frogs in the area. But that was a massive gamble on my part, and if you look in here, you can see there is what we need. That is the shredded boomslang skin that we need. And I've just noticed there aren't any Cornish pixies in this level. It's just kind of weird having going through an entire section without having to deal with at least one Cornish pixie. It feels a little bit odd, to be quite frank. Oh god, not you again. Okay. Okay. That guy came very close to biting my face off. Oh crap. Okay, so there aren't any gnomes in this area, so now we're going to have to. We have no choice, otherwise we're just going to get gassed. And I could probably make that, but my health would take a little bit of a dip. I probably could make that jump, but it's best not to risk it. I would prefer if there was a gnome here, so we could take care of them, maybe have, I don't know, have a gnome hole perhaps, maybe here perhaps? Or here? Or maybe, no, not here, because then you'd have to go after them, because then you'd have to. But if there's a gnome hole, perhaps here or somewhere? Or here somewhere, I don't know, it just feels like a waste, you know? If it just put a gnome here, that, you know, because that just feels really wasteful to me. Okay. Right. Oh, my alarm has went off. I need that up. I really wish that would stop going to sleep on me. That's kind of annoying. I hope when I get a new phone it won't do that as much. Or maybe there's something in the settings I can mess with. Okay, right. Right. Little warning for arachnophobic viewers. Spider incoming. If you want, just skip to the time. Just skip to the time frame on screen right now, if I remember. So, I'll put a time frame. I'll put something on the screen right now. If you wanna escape the spiders, just skip to this time point. But yeah, yeah, just a little warning. There's a spider here.
This is a particularly nasty variety of spider. Their bites are extremely poisonous, so stay away and cast Rictus Sempra to stun them.
Okay, so like Stephen Fry said, this is a particularly nasty variety of spider. Same, I think it's the same species as Aragog, so Acromantula, I think it's called, that spider species. Yeah, so this is the same kind as Aragog from the movies. So yeah, cast Rictus Sempra to stun them. Yeah, their bites are quite nasty and take quite a bit of, like, you know, it's the same as, I think it's the same as getting shot by a fire crab or bitten by a Cornish pixie or whatever, but, you know, still pretty nasty nonetheless. Now, the thing is, look at the size of it, like, compared to Harry. Like, there's Harry and there's the spider. That's bloody massive. That's bloody massive, right? You know. And the thing is, I'm not typically arachnophobic. Typically. You know, I mean, you know, I'm alright with spiders for the most part. You know, if I see a spider, you know, I'm alright with spiders just as long as they're not in my kind of flat. I don't mind spiders anywhere else, just not in here. So if I see a spider, you know, usually a little one, because we don't get too like, yeah, we get some big spiders in the UK, but none of them are really that dangerous. So if I see a spider, I'll likely just, I don't know, depending on how lazy I feel. Sometimes I'll, you know, I can't really be bothered to go downstairs because I'm on the you know, I'm on the first floor or second floor for Yanks. Hang on, first floor. Yeah, second floor for Yanks, but I'm on the first floor. So I'm always a bit too lazy to go downstairs because it's just a lot of work, you know. So usually what I'll do is, you know, I'm a little bit too lazy for the whole cup and paper trick. So I usually just get my dustpan and brush, get it on there, and just chuck it out the window and hope it survives or whatever. I mean, it's a little bit too much work to actually just go downstairs because, you know, it's a lot of work. So usually I'll do that. Just get it on a dustpan brush and just drop it out the window and hope it survives. Yeah, or if I'm feeling really lazy, I might just suck it up with a vacuum cleaner. Again, that's only if I'm feeling really lazy and can't be bothered to deal with it. But for the most part, I'm alright with spiders. Like, I'm not typically arachnophobic, and again, we don't really have spiders that are super dangerous over here in the UK. The only dangerous animal we really have is a snake called the adder, which you're rarely ever going to see anyway. So no, like, you know, nothing. We haven't got any super dangerous. We haven't got any super poisonous animals here in the UK anyway, apart from the adder, which, again, you're rarely ever going to see anyway. So I'm not typically arachnophobic. I'm not typically afraid of spiders, but again, look at the size of it compared to Harry. That's bloody massive. So again, I'm not typically afraid of spiders, but something that big would freak anyone out. Like, seriously, that's massive. And yeah, and apparently we have spiders this big in Australia. which are actually poisonous. You know, very poisonous. Like, they have spiders the size of you. Like, this is big. Like, I've seen videos and pictures, and they actually have spiders this bloody big. Like, that's what the hell, Australia. I'm alright with going to them. Like, you know, I want to go to Hawaii and some place in America, Japan and stuff, but Australia is one place I do not want to go to. Seriously, there are spiders that big which are poisonous. Yeah, no, thank you. But yeah, even someone who's not arachnophobic, that would freak anybody out. Okay, yeah, in terms of these spiders, just cast Rictus Sempra, and unlike fire crabs, once they're down, they do not get back up, so you don't have anything to worry about this guy getting back up and biting me in the backside. So we don't have to worry. But again, look at the size of him. That's massive. Okay, right. Okay, that's the last of the spiders. So anyone who skipped that part of the video, welcome. For any arachnophobic viewers, welcome back. For anyone who skipped it, yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have a timestamp there just for any arachnophobic viewers. I think, you know, it's just nice. You know, you know, if I'm not gonna have like a warning on screen at the start, I thought the least I can do is have a point where you can skip to. Okay, so we've got a couple boar truckles here, which will give us some wagon tree bark, which means I'll have to go and get some more flubberworm mucus at the end of this. Okay, there's more boar truckles over here. Okay, 2 secrets. And the last one is just over there. Ow! That hit me right in the head. Okay, that's all the boar truckles, so that means I'm going to need... Okay, I'm going to need 4 flubberworm mucus just to make up for that. Because I hate having an odd number. So yeah, get the few beans here. And there is your last secret. See? 3 out of 3. Very short level, but again, one that you can't come back to under normal concerted sounds. Like, I think I can come back here thanks to debug mode, but if you're playing without mods or anything, you won't be able to come back normally. So if you are going for a normal run with no mods, make sure you get everything before moving to the next area. Okay, so now we just need to weight down this pressure plate like so. That brings out the bridge, so we can now get in there. But don't go in there just yet, because there's a few more beans along the sides. So kind of like hug the edge. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just going to... Okay, you know what? I'm just going... Hang on. Is that... Okay, I'll just skip this here. Okay, that was a little embarrassing. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, that was a little bit of a lag spike there. Hopefully it's not... Hopefully that doesn't show too much in the video, I hope. But there was a little bit of a lag spike. Not too bad. I mean, my computer's not super beefy, but this should... I mean, this is an old game from, you know, 2001, 2002, so... You know, it shouldn't be having that much of an issue. It's not really, you know, and again, this is a budget game as well. This is like, you know, the PS2 and Xbox version was like your main AAA title, and then the PC version was just basically the PC version on a budget. Okay, that gives us a bronze card, and you don't want to get the skin just yet because there's a couple of things over here, including a flubberworm mucus. Okay, get the few beans that we need. Again, you don't want to miss anything, even though we've got all the secrets, but, you know, again, beans are handy. Beans are useful to have. Okay, that's flubberworm mucus, so I'm going to need... Okay, let's see. I'm going to need... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need 3, I think. 3 flubberworm mucus. Yeah.
Flipendo!
Okay, I think my timer's about to go off, so let me just quickly... Okay, 9 seconds. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll keep on going a little bit. But yeah, there's the shredded boomslang skin, and we are now done with this level. Awesome. I don't know, would it be cruel to have the spider in the thumbnail? If I'm just gonna have that section skippable? I don't know, we'll see. I'm probably gonna have the spider anyway just because it's the only significant thumbnail that I could use. Only significant cutscene.
Hey Hermione, I found a bunch of shredded boomslang skin for the polyjuice potion.
That's great, Harry. I'll go add it to the potion right now.
The weekly ass point ceremony's starting soon. You remember where it is, don't you?
Okay, I will take care of that momentarily, but before I actually do that, there's a couple of things I want to do. Like, let's see. So I will attend.
Leads to the dungeon.
I will attend the ceremony in this episode, but I just want to quickly. I want to quickly get some more flubberworm mucus and make another few potions.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
Okay, I forget
Harry,
which one.
want a trade?
Is it you?
What do you have?
I have flubberworm mucus.
Yes, perfect. I wish it would like show you on screen so you know which one. Okay, I think it's 3. So 1, 2.
No one in Slytherin has one of these. They'll be so jealous.
Okay, let me just quickly see. So 1. I was right. It is 3.
What do you have?
I have flubberworm mucus. No one in Slytherin has one of these. They'll be so jealous. Oh, sorry.
I doubt that.
I just sold my very last item a moment ago.
Okay. Okay, now let's go and make a potion. Or
I'm in the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
So that will allow us to make will allow us to make 4 more potions. Okay, taking our total up to 16, and I am going to attend the house point ceremony, but before that,
Hi, would you consider a trade?
before that, I want to do a little bit of exploring, just to lengthen this episode a little bit, because I want to leave everything that happens after the ceremony. I want to leave that the next episode. So let's just do a little bit of exploring now that we have Defendo. Has he already went up and left us? I feel like he has. Unless going elsewhere just despawns him or something. Yeah, that's very weird. Oh, there he is. Okay. So now we have Defendo, we can actually go down here. Okay. That gives us a solar card, and that kinda looks like Zeus? Zeus is it like the I know it's one of the Greek gods, I'm not sure, I can't remember if Zeus is the one I'm thinking of. Hang on, let's see. Ancient Greek, I knew it was Greek. I'm not sure if it does kinda remind me of a Greek, like someone from Greek mythology. I can't quite remember though who it reminds me of. I know it reminds me of someone from Greek mythology. I can't quite remember who though. Okay, so let's go and do a little bit of exploring because there's a few things we can get now. So
There's the portrait of the Griffin.
just gonna skip this because we've already seen it a bunch of times now. There's Percy. There is a secret up here we can get now. I'm just doing all this just because I don't want the actual Chamber of Secrets episode to be an hour long. Because that level's already pretty long as it is, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want it to be too long. So we go in here, which I think gives us another silver card? Bronze card? Bronze card? Silver card. I knew it was... Okay, and that gives us another key. Okay, so we got that. Okay, let's go and do a little more exploring before going to the ceremony chamber. Actually, does it say... yeah. Okay. Okay, might as well get this, even though it's going to be just one bean. So, yeah. No big deal, though. Okay, where else have we not been yet? Okay, I think there's a few secrets we've not seen yet. Okay, here for one. Okay, there's a few secrets which we need Spongify for, which we can't get yet, which I hope I can remember. So we got another silver card. I think that was the inventor of the golden snitch, if I recall. Okay, so let's see. Have we been here? I feel like we probably have. If I recall. Yeah, thought so. I mean, it would make sense for us to have already been there. Okay, I know there's another secret along here, which we could have gotten right after getting Scourge, but we've not really had a chance to go back here much since getting Scourge. Since I've been trying to stick to the story for the most part. So, now we get a chance to explore properly, which gives us another silver card. We are on a roll today. Okay. I think there's a couple things we can explore around here. Not too much. I just want to make sure I check everything. Okay, so we can't do that yet because we need Spongify. So we need Spongify for that. We need Spongify for in there. There's a secret in there we need Spongify for, if I recall. But we, you know, there is something in Morning Myrtle's bathroom though. Okay, we've been in there already. There's a Spongify secret around... okay, that's Spongify.
Here's Flitwick's Charms classroom.
Again, I'm just trying to explore what I can. Okay. That's another bronze card for us. Okay. Please don't let there be a lesson on. Okay, it's empty. Good. So we're going into McGonagall's classroom now. Usually if there's a student, if there's a class on...
I'm in the Transfiguration classroom.
So yeah, usually if you come in here while there's a lesson on, McGonagall will yell at you, and I think if you bother her enough times, she'll like to take house points off you. Which I don't really want to do, frankly, because... well, why would you? And there's also... Yeah, there's... I mean, look at these desks here. Like, it's... Like... That looks really uncomfortable because imagine this. So like the students in front, they've got a seat, but the students in the back just have to stand. Like that just sounds really painful. Like every school and college I've been to have always had like seats. Is that normal? Like, are there some schools that just don't have seats at all? Because that sounds really uncomfortable, especially for long lessons. I mean, I know there are breaks in between, but an entire lesson, that just sounds really uncomfortable to me. Look, we've been there. There's not too much.
Myrtle's bathroom. How depressing.
Hi, Hermione. Don't mind me, I'm just in here for silver card? No, bronze card. Okay, so we're literally just here for the card, just exploring what we can. Just so, I mean, I suppose I could have came back there, for the Chamber of Secrets episode, but, oh well. What's done is done, and I suppose it saves stuff for later on. Okay, so is there anything else I can get? Okay, I know there's something here. I know there's something in here we can get. A few things in here. I don't know if there's anything up there. Okay, there's a gnome in here. Which I could have shown before, but I didn't want to because obviously we hadn't met the gnomes yet. I don't want to show stuff until it's happened. Okay. Hopefully this episode's not going to be too long. I'm hoping. I mean, there's a little bit of cutting I'm going to have to do, which will hopefully reduce it if it is an hour, but, you know, I want to leave all...
Here's the defense against the dark arts classroom. Okay,
that just dropped spires, so I'm not going to bother. But there's a few things we can get in here. So there's a few beans in here we can get. I'm not going to bother with the skeleton, because that just gives you spiders and they're just annoying. Not the big spiders, obviously, just the little ones. But yeah, it's... Hey, what the... I thought I broke the knight there for a second. Like, I kind of bonked him, but he didn't give me the beans, and then I bonked him again. I thought I broke him. Okay, that goes another bronze card. Again, we are really on a roll today. Okay, and I think just get all this, a few more beans, and I think that's everything in here. Now we just go up to Madame Pomfrey because there's a couple of things there. There is something we can't get just yet because we need Spongify, but I think there is at least something we can get. Okay, so we go up here. Okay, we need Spongify for them. Okay, we can't do that because we need Spongify, so that's okay. You know, we'll just get what we can. We can always... I mean, again, we are probably going to come back here before going to the Chamber of Secrets, so it's no big deal. Yeah. Alright. Okay, you get a few beans. And also, there's 4 portraits you can... Flipendo here, which will open up a secret in the floor. Which allows us to go down here. That's another secret, taking our total to 5. 5 out of 10! And I feel like the rest we can't really get because we need Spongify. So that's the only spell we're missing now. We're just missing Spongify and that's about it. Okay, get another bronze card. Okay, so we could open this. That opens that, but as you can see, yeah, we need Spongify for that. So we'll just get these couple of secrets here, and then we'll just go and attend the ceremony. And hopefully, oh, hey, we got another health bar. Lovely. I completely forgot we were that close to getting another health bar. That's awesome. Okay. Hello, Madame Pomfrey. I've not been getting hurt. Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay, so now let's just go back down. Let's go the safe way. We could just jump down like floor by floor, but I don't fancy getting hurt. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. We can just jump across though, just to speed things up. Oh god. Yeah, I feel like we've already explored everything we can explore now. To be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've gotten everything we can for the moment. So let's just go and attend the let's go and do the bean bonus challenge, and then I think we'll end the episode, because I feel like, yeah, we have gotten everything we can for now until we get Spongify. Again, we're just missing Spongify now, and that's it.
Hello everyone. Looks like it's time for another House Point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. It appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
Okay, let's just get as many beans we can. Again, there's a lot more we can open now thanks to all the spells we have. Let's try and go into some more paths. Yeah, because again, Spongify is the only issue we have now. So we can't go there. So, oh yeah, we can't go that way either. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot more places we can go now which we couldn't before. God. I spoiled the choice. Okay, let's go this way, I suppose. Since there's a nice lot of beans here. Okay, we can go this way now. Okay, Spongify, we can't go there just yet. So again, let's just nothing there. Spongify there, so we can't go that way. Okay, so it's just... Oh, can I get there in time? It's quite a distance. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, actually, I might be able to. Okay. Right. Oh well. Got a nice few beans here, I think. Took a few more new paths. There we go.
In the second week of December, Professor McGonagall collected the names of those who would be staying at school over Christmas. Harry, Ron and Hermione signed up. They heard that Malfoy was staying, which struck them as very suspicious. The Christmas holiday would be the perfect time to use the Polyjuice potion and try to worm a confession out of Draco.
I ought to head up to Moaning Myrtle's bathroom and see how the Polyjuice potion is coming on. I hope Hermione doesn't need any more ingredients.
Okay, and this seems like a good enough place to end the episode here. So, not too many students going about, so yeah, I'll just do the outro here. So, anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, thank you guys for watching as always. I hope you're enjoying the daily stuff. I hope you're enjoying all the series I'm doing at the moment. Again, for people who are new to my schedule, so basically I am recording a few games at a time. I'm going through Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for PC, Sonic Adventure, and Mad Father. Doing a few games at a time, always, and as soon as something finishes, I will have something else to take its place, so there's always a few series going at once. Also planning to do the Halo Saga with Aragorn at some point. So once Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets finishes, I will move on to Prisoner of Azkaban. Once Mad Father finishes, I'll move on to Undertale. And once Sonic Adventure finishes, I will move on to The Maw. And then obviously with the Halo Saga, I'll just move on to, you know, the Halo Saga in chronological order. So once Reach finishes, I'll go to 1, yada yada, etc, etc. But anyway, that's, again, I hope you guys are enjoying the daily stuff, all the series I'm doing and what I plan to do in the future. Again, hopefully this episode's not too long. I don't want it to be an hour. Hopefully a little bit of cutting will help with that, but yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and with all that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, I have been your humble and modest host, Lucky Star Shi-Roku, and with all that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.